record. I've never done this before. I'm so excited. So welcome. And so today I have a couple of things that I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all about. The first thing I wanted to say is, how do you think y'all are doing with your new coaches training? I know I'm going back through it just to keep, because it's new. I went through the old training process. So how's that going for y'all?
Well, for me, I've gone through like the packet that you sent me, and but I'm gonna be honest, the one online I haven't gone through probably as thoroughly as I should.
Yeah.
So I've just gotten that part done, but it was funny because when I was reading the packet you sent me, I felt like I'd already like done half of it before you even got it to me. But I mean, I don't think it's going too well, just like trying to juggle it all.
Yeah. Courtney, how's it going for you?
I'm kind of feeling the same way, just trying to get through all of it. Because the days are just crazy. But I think I'm like almost halfway through just the 21-day stuff online.
Yeah.
But some things I like definitely want to go back through and look at and take some more notes and just really kind of, I mean, like for me, one of the hardest things is getting in like posts during the day on social media. And so I'll like pictures of things and then I forget to post them, or like so I feel like I need to like plan my posts. And I know we have the team calendar that Ashley put up that has, you know, like ideas for each day of something that you can post. So I definitely want to start looking at that and kind of planning them out a little bit better so that it's not just like I'm gonna work out every day or look at my Shakeology, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was probably the thing that I struggled with the most when I first started, and I still struggle with it. Like I think, Shannon, you were telling me the other day how it took you like 30 minutes to post like one thing, and I seriously, that happens all the time to me. So definitely planning out your post just for the week. Like I've been trying to make a conscious effort to plan at least the, Monday through Friday, because during the week, like during teaching and all that, like I just don't have time to like think about doing it. So I have it already planned out. So like it's something that all I have to do is like copy and paste it. And that's really been helping me. And so I can kind of show y'all how I do that if y'all want me to. Like, I don't know if y'all have seen this in the team file, but it's like your power of threes. Have y'all seen this?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. So I am going to tell y'all like a really embarrassing story. I, was all about posting 3 times a day, and like you're going to find out like what times work best for you and what works best for like the people that you're kind of thinking about trying to fill a challenge group with. Like I know since I'm a teacher, like my best times to post are like around 5:36, because that's when everyone's waking up and like the first thing that they do is like open their phone and look at Facebook. So that's when I'm getting a lot of traction. And then like right after school, like around 4 o'clock for me, 4 o'clock to 4:30 is the best time. I don't feel comfortable posting during school hours just because I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's going to see this and fire me. So I definitely have been posting around that time. And then around like 8:30 is the last time that I try to post. So really kind of playing around with what times would work best for you, and trying to kind of figure out who's on at what time. So just knowing kind of when that happens for your people. And so like I didn't really post. I didn't really know like how to track who I'd already been talking to. I've tried like 5 different things. And then this week I'm in a training right now for trying to go to the next rank for me. And they're like really pushing for us to use what's called our power of 3. So your power of 3s is invite. And so as a new coach, like your inviting is going to be more like personal messaging. Like you're going to have people that like contact you based off of like your, new challenge posts. But I've had more success with like personal messaging. And so with inviting, like, you don't want to like invite random people that you haven't talked to in forever. Like, there's people that like you're building relationships with. So that's part of like doing your power freeze. I'm going to show you all this in just a second through your Google Drive. And then so the third thing that you need to be doing like every day is personal development. So that kind of sets your mind up for the rest of the day. Like, I've been reading this book called The Miracle Morning, and I love it. Like, it is changing my world right now just because I feel so much more accomplished. I've just been waking up an hour earlier than I need to. And it's like my power hour. It's like the 1 hour that I set aside to get in my personal development, my inviting and following up with people. And I try to work out sometimes in the morning, but I've been working out with William. And so he and I work out after he gets home. So those are like your things that you need to be doing like every day. And this month, I thought I could slack off. And I wasn't tracking who I was talking to or following up as much. And y'all, I was like, oh my gosh, I can totally tell when I'm not tracking. And so I've been talking to Ashley a lot, and she was like, yeah, you've got to start filling that stuff out. And you can even see, like, Courtney, I don't know if you can see this, but like on Monday, I had no idea who I talked to. And so it makes it really hard for you to like follow up with those people. And then like, I got a little bit better today this week. And so it kind of just helps you remember like who you've been talking to and who you need to follow up with and things like that. Do y'all have any questions about that so far?
I think my biggest issue is like not necessarily inviting people, because people are naturally like intrigued and interested.
Yeah.
But my thing is I feel like they haven't seen a big enough change in my health journey that they don't want to like just jump on a bandwagon kind of thing. So a lot of them are like, well, I'll do it next month, or they just kind of seem like apprehensive, like they're waiting on me to waiting to see more out of me. Yeah. And so the inviting part I get, but it's like I don't feel like I understand enough about the Beachbody stuff and about the 21-day fix to really get people excited. I don't know.
Yeah. So something that I think you do really well is like the food part. I think you both actually do that really well. Like, y'all are all about recipes and different things like that. And just like really focusing on the way that it like makes you feel. Like, I know I do some posts, like I think on Thursdays and Tuesdays, I try to do transformation pictures, but those don't have to be, you don't have to be posting about, like the way that your body looks transformation wise. Like, you can do like your mindset, like how has it changed your everyday mindset? How has it changed your eating style and like what you do? Like, I realized today I walked by Starbucks and it didn't even faze me. I was like, oh yes, score, so focus on things that are maybe not, solely based off of the way that, you're losing weight or inches or, the way that the way that you look. Maybe focus on different things, like, understanding more about nutrition and what's better to fuel your body kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Courtney, do you have any questions?
No, not right now. I looked at the Power Threes and watched the video that Micah posted, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I love how it's like, because I'm all about lists and checklists. So I'm like, yay, I can check off my workout, check off my Shakeology, like check off all this stuff. Yeah. And so that's been really helpful. But I kind of like it with Shannon as far, like, I've just been sharing, like you said, like, because with the first round, I didn't lose that much weight. Like, I lost, 5 pounds the first week, and then I gained like 1.5 pounds the second week. And then I lost like just a tiny amount the third week. And so for me, that was hard because I went into it with like really big expectations, like, oh, I don't eat right or exercise at all, so the weight is just kind of melts off of me. Yeah. And that was not what happened. So that was really hard for me. But then at the same time, I was like, well, you know what? I can just focus on how I feel, how I've been sleeping so much better, how my digestion has been so much better, and just kind of go from there. And I think the personal development part is something I really love about Beachbody.
Right.
that it's encouraged to like just care about yourself, you know, and I feel like all the other stuff will come, like challengers will come if you just keep sharing. But for me, the biggest part is to just, like coming from Mary Kay, where it was like direct sales and all about like reaching out to people. And I was just like so over all of that. Like I'm over being like invasive and I don't want to be pushy or salesy at all. So for me, just sharing and the ability to be like, don't stress about it. Just share your life, share what you're doing. And people will be curious. You know, like when you started sharing, Megan, I was like, oh, what is this girl? Like, why is she so freaking happy? Like, what is she doing? And then the more I saw, I was like, okay, like I need to change. You know, I saw that change in you. Yeah. And I wanted that for myself. You know, I was like, I want to wake up and feel excited. I want to get my body in shape. So I was intrigued and then reached out. And so I know it'll come. So I'm not stressing too much about it. But that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. I think I was the same too. Like I know that I think before the Beachbody stuff, I didn't see as much from you, Megan, on social media. So it's like when you started blowing it up, I'm like, oh, she's like posting more and I'm seeing all these pictures and, you know, like, and even commenting on people's pictures, like I know for me, like, I think you posted a couple times, like commenting or whatever. It like made me feel like you were actually paying attention to my life. Like, even if you didn't care about the rest of it, like that moment you're like, oh, this is really cool. Or, you know, and I think there's a lot of people out there that don't get acknowledged. And so when they do get that acknowledgement, it like makes them feel special.
Yeah. Definitely. So I think that's the biggest thing that I take pride in is like, you know, I like to hear like when people tell me like, oh, you look great, or like, oh my gosh, how cute are y'all? You know, like things like that. It just makes people feel good. And that's really part of the whole building the relationship part side of Beachbody, which I love. Like I feel already so much support from the other coaches above me, and I want other people to feel the same way. And so like being able to you know, just make their day feel a little bit special and add value to their lives, that's like part of, you know, reaching out to people. So I'm glad that y'all noticed that. That's awesome. Because, you know, you put yourself out there and you're like, I don't know how this is going to be received and things like that.
I still remember the first, like, or at least like when you started becoming more active, I guess, on social media, like the first thing you posted, because I said something about my hashtag and you're like, you have the best wedding hashtag.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it's so funny to me. It's like redheaded wet. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Courtney, our hashtag is redheaded wedding because my fiance's name is Rhett, and then I'm a redhead, so you know.
That is so perfect.
Isn't that awesome? That's amazing. Well,
yeah, my brother came up with that. He came up.
That is hilarious. Okay, so y'all are just kind of working through the new coaches training. I don't know do y'all know what day y'all are on with the new coaches training?
I'm probably behind.
I think, I don't know. I just finished social media, I think. I might have watched another video, but it's hard for me to find even like a solid hour, you know, to do like a power hour. Because even like waking up before, you know, the kiddos, like I get up and do my workout then, and then I'm like making Chase's lunch for him. Like it's just crazy. So I've been trying to watch the videos like when I'm feeding babies, and I'm like, oh, I'm just sitting here holding a bottle. Like I could watch and listen to it. So I've been doing that, but then I feel like I need to take notes. So then I'm like, oh, I don't even remember what I just heard. So I can't remember which one I'm on.
Well, what if I tried to do this for y'all? Because I know it's so hard to find the time to you know, make that a commit. You know, it's hard. I did the same thing. Like right now I'm like sporadically doing it just because like I don't have time during the week. So I think I've watched like 5 videos this weekend. I'm like, oh gosh, information overload. So, but I've been taking notes, and maybe I can kind of jot down, like maybe make a Google Doc with kind of some points that I think are important. Maybe y'all could kind of look over those things. And then when you do find the time, maybe y'all can go back through it and really get, your own, your own kind of notes. Would that be helpful?
I think so.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay. All right. So I can do that. If I don't like write it down, it like doesn't get done. So.
That's me too. I have like a list sitting next to me of like, watch these videos and do this and do that, just because it's a long process. And I'm typically like, my schedule is not necessarily hectic every single day, but like I told you, with the wedding stuff, it's been crazy. And then I work an hour away, so it's like instead of an 8-hour day, it's more like a 14-hour day.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like doubling up on my off days, trying to get this stuff done. And so yeah, it's a juggling process.
Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine. No. So something that I've like, personal development is part of your Power of Threes. And so like your new coach's training is like, could be personal development. There's, the Monday wake up call. Like I listen to that. Like it takes me a couple car rides because my car ride isn't nearly as long as yours, Shannon, but it's a good 20 minutes, with traffic. So I've been, popping that in and just trying to listen to it while I'm on the way to school or on the way back from school. And when I'm cleaning my house, like when I'm about to go do those dishes over there, they're like staring at me and they're saying, "Hey guys, like, when are we going to get washed?" So I, try to put in like whatever personal development or new coaches training that I need. I've been doing that like when I'm doing everyday, like mundane things that I don't have to really think about. So that's just something that maybe y'all could try out. And so something that I really wanted to talk about was, the new coaches packet and the posting. I know we kind of went over already, like, the different times and like y'all finding your own times of when it's great for y'all to post. I know with our challenge group that I've had one of my friends from school, she's like, because I wasn't posting until like 7:30, like already at the school in the parking lot. And she's like, I'm going to need you to post earlier because I need to know like what to do for the day. So that really kind of made me think, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Like, so I try to, especially with challenge groups, I'm trying to post them like as early as possible, just so that like the early risers, they have time to like look at it. And because, you're only going to get those people that are after, 8 o'clock if you don't post in the morning. So just something to think about. And so I was going to, let me see if I can screen share with y'all. Okay, let's see. Okay, can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, Courtney, I know you're on.
Yeah, I was like, I'm on the phone just listening, but I can go back and watch it.
Okay, so, I'm trying to get this thing. Okay, so I have the LightFit crew, which is like our little team name. And so this is kind of just the Google Doc that I shared with y'all in the new coaches packet. And some things I wanted to show you really quickly in here were over here in the monthly calendar. I know, Courtney, you've probably seen it. Come on now. It's not. Mm-hmm. So we have some different calendars, and I'm trying to update them as soon as Ashley updates them. And so this is the newest one for the upcoming month of February. And so I don't know if y'all see down on, let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm like so not used to this. Okay. So down here, let's see, power. Ashley is doing like a live power hour. It's over here on the 11th. And she's doing that at 7:30 at night. So I know that I'm going to hop in on that, and just so I can see kind of like how she does her power hour and how I can learn from that. So I think that's pretty cool. So definitely something that y'all should check out. And something that I think that is really important, especially for you two girls, the next coaching benchmark for y'all is to become Emerald. And so what that means is becoming Emerald is having 2 coaches underneath you on each leg. and 2 active coaches. So like for me, when I first started, my first coach was obviously my husband. I signed him up. It's awesome because Beachbody lets you do that. And as long as you have a different email for him. So I signed him up, and my dad signed up to get a discount on Shakeology. And so that changed, you know, my coaching rank to Emerald. And once you hit Emerald and you start, you know, hitting the Success Club, you've got to hit Success Club 5 first. And that's helping 3 people with a challenge pack. And then after that, you hit Success Club 10. And so when you're Emerald and you hit Success Club 10, that means that you are getting free leads. And those are people that are just signing up and they assign to you. And some of them are Shakeology leads. So that's, you know, easy things for you to really build your business with. And so I highly recommend that you start sharing about your coaching journey. And so what Ashley's done is, you know, she's tried to label like things to post about for you throughout the week. And so I wasn't really posting about coaching until recently. And so I think that's really important for, you know, anyone to kind of spread breadcrumbs. So when we do our team sneak peek into coaching, which is always going to be on the 3rd Thursday of each month. So this month it's going to be on the 18th. And that's what both of y'all participated in. Do y'all remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so the 18th is when our sneak peek for this month is. And so, you know, posting about coaching every now and then kind of helps people realize, oh, like, what does that mean? What is she doing? And, you know, kind of get you an opportunity to open that door for other people. Do y'all have any questions about the calendar? I know, Courtney, you're going to look at it later, or you've already kind of looked at it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good because I've seen it. I'm super excited about that live power hour.
Me too.
It's always nice, like just doing it together with someone else gives you a little, you know, just extra accountability, which is awesome.
Yes, totally.
I
so
think I'm going to be able to see it too. So, because I work, but that day's like a short day for whatever reason, like a class day. So I think I'm going to get to join too.
Awesome. So we'll all plan on being on that. And something that's also really helped me kind of just be able to ask questions, because, you know, I'm still new too. So y'all ask me questions sometimes. I'm like, crap, I don't know the answer to that. So I go straight to Ashley, and Ashley helps me out. So something that I would really recommend if y'all could ever hop on is she has a team call for the Inspiration Crew. And so those are going to be every other week. So we have those 2 team calls on the 10th and the 24th. And so those are really fun to kind of get energized. And she always has something really cool to talk about. I think this week it was being consistent with your power of threes. I can't even remember. But so that's something that I think y'all should definitely hop in on. Okay, so
I listened to the past one, but we have our small group meets every Wednesday night. Yeah. So I'm like, I can never hop on, but I have been listening to them afterwards. So
that's awesome.
That's been good.
That is awesome. I hate that Wednesday nights are normally a church night for most people. I think they go to church on Tuesday nights. I'm not sure. Anyways, okay, so I think that's all I had for y'all. Do y'all need anything, more from me? Because I'm here to help y'all. I really want y'all to be able to hit Success Club this month. And I think y'all are going to rock it.
I think it's just like learning what I have to do. Because there's so many different terminology that I'm kind of like, what does that mean? And how do I get that? And what do I need to do that? So it's like just figuring those things out is my issue.
Yeah. So If you just want me to, if you want to Zoom with me, Shannon, one-on-one, like ask me whatever questions you need, I will be more than willing. 'Cause sometimes it helps to see each other face to face and be able to communicate a little bit differently than typing out every single question and things like that. So,
Yeah.
just let me know if you want to have a one-on-one training session. So.
Okay, if I go through everything and I still have questions, then I'll do that.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. Yeah. And for me, it's just, again, like just not having fear of like jumping into something too soon and being like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what this is, or how can I share with other people when I don't know? So for me, I've just been like focusing on like what I know and what I've been doing and sharing that. And then, you know, if anyone ever asks questions like about something I don't know, then I'll go look it up. But it's just really been encouraging to me, even just learning more about nutrition and like finding different people on YouTube that I'm watching now where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I had no idea why this was bad for you or good for you, or, you know, like what does that mean and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm trying just not to like stress out about it. Like I don't want it to become a stressful thing, you know? Right. So that's why I'm just like barely beginning and jumping in, and I'm only one stinking person away from Success Club. So I'm like, please someone buy a challenge pack, because that would be really awesome. Especially to get a ticket to Summit. Like that would be really cool.
I know. So I'm like sitting in the same boat as you, Courtney. I'm like, oh my gosh. 'Cause you know, I'm very close to Success Club 10, and I've hit Success Club 10 every month that I've started. And I wasn't expecting to. And so like I started doing this thing where like, you know, everyone loves like gifts. And so I know like it's hard to like put that money up front sometimes, but something that, you know, it doesn't have to be anything big. So like Ashley has, you know, told me like offer like a, you know, $5 grocery card, or, you know, like $10 to the grocery store, kind of like quick giveaway.
I remember they did, I can't remember, I think Micah shared it or someone shared it on some video somewhere that I was listening to that was talking about like, since the challenge pack is only like, you know, it's like what, $20 more than like Shakeology is a month or whatever.
Yeah.
You could do it where like if they buy Shakeology from you, then you're like giving them the, you know, it's like they get like a $10 refund or something, because they're basically getting the like the 21-day fix challenge pack for free. So I was like, that would be interesting, because I know that's what held me up as far as starting for a while. Was just like the upfront cost. And so I know for some people they're like, oh my gosh, like I cannot pay $100 and something and da da da. So I think that would be a good idea as far as like doing giveaways and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I know when I first got mine, I was like, oh, we really don't have the money to do this. But you know, it took me a while to jump on board. I think Jessica started talking to me for like, because Jessica Mitchell is the one that got me into this. And so,
okay.
Yeah, she stopped coaching because she got pregnant. And so,
I was wondering, I was going to say, how is that going? Because I think last time she posted in the challenge group, but she was like, I have to take a time out because I'm having like a really hard pregnancy. So I've kind of been thinking about her, like how everything's going.
Yeah, she's doing great. Baby Charlotte will be here in like less than 27 days. So we're really excited.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So she's the one that got me started on this, and it just took me a really long time. And so, you know, building those relationships and talking to people and following up with people is going to be really, really important. I think I was on a call earlier, and they told us that like people aren't going to do, you know, say yes like after the first time or second time that you've talked to them. It's more of like 9 or 10 times. So like, you know, remember to be interested, not interesting. And so just kind of, you know, like y'all said, get to know them and know what they do with their life outside of, you know, exercise and fitness and health. So anyways, I could go on and on. Y'all are probably like, why are we on this call still? So if y'all don't have any more questions, then, last thing, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about this. I don't know if y'all have seen the challenge groups. I'm still screen sharing, Courtney, so I know you can't see this, but the posting schedule, I don't know what days I did every other day for us. Like I rotated us. However, like if you prefer like a specific day, like I know Courtney, you said you were super busy yesterday. So is there a day this week that just does not work for y'all?
No, I'm fine with every day. Especially posting early. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Same here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was something I definitely look forward to, like being a challenger, in the last group, was having that early post because, me and my husband were getting up
Right.
at ungodly 4:45 in the morning to do workouts before he had to be at work at, 5:45.
Yeah.
So it was really helpful to like get up, do my workout, then post a picture, or, check in on the challenge group and then see that you were up. And so that was awesome. It helped my like day go by faster and better.
Awesome. Okay. So definitely posting in the morning, and then and normally the post in the morning is always something like motivational or like kind of I know for the last challenge group, like the last week, I always tried to post a video, so like an exercise video to kind of get people up and moving, and so kind of be thinking about like what y'all might want to be posting about, because I could tell y'all what to post about, but I'd rather y'all kind of learn and think about kind of what y'all want to be posting about. And something to think about is like we're trying to inspire women to feel better and fall back in love with themselves. And so like I know I'm trying to look for some motivation, like the Dove commercials, y'all, they always get me.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I'm hoping to like find something really cool about that and post about that. So and then the second post is normally like, hey guys, it's time to check in kind of thing. So are y'all good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
yep, I'm good.
Y'all should have the ability to edit. So like this would be a good place to like already have like your graphic and kind of what you want to say, so y'all can directly start typing in this so that we can kind of keep up with it. And that's it. That's all I have for y'all.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you, Megan.
Oh, thank y'all. I'm sorry. I hope this was helpful.
It was.
Okay, good. All right, well, y'all have a great week, and as always, I'm here, so just let me know, okay?
All right.
All right, thanks.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.